Okay, பார்த்துக்கலாம்.
So, okay, start Manta.
Recording in progress.
Greetings everyone. My name is Harish Raghavendra from the team Byte Coders, and this is our project for the IBM Z Datathon, Doctor Vision, or else known as Diabetic Retinopathy Vision. So, what is diabetic retinopathy? It is a complication in diabetes that affects the eye. It causes damage to the blood vessels in the retina, making it to bleed and permanently causing blindness. It is estimated that over 90 million people have DR and about 25 million are blind. So there is no actual cure for DR, but early detection and treatment is the best possible solution for us. And to do that more efficiently, Dr. Vision comes into play. So Dr. Vision is an AIML model that can detect DR and provide necessary prevention and the viable solution in avoiding readmission in hospitals. Not just that, there are a lot of other benefits of Dr. Vision, which are early detection, high accuracy, efficient screening, increased accessibility, and cost efficiency. Now, you may ask the question, why can't we just go to a doctor? So, we all know that medical errors are possible in the field of doctors. It is estimated that about 10% of medical errors are caused. So, by using an AI assistant, we can even negate the 10% medical errors. So now the further about the model will be explained by my teammates.
Greetings everyone. Let's see how the code works. First, we are taking diabetic retinopathy classification using convolution neural network. Uh, Here we are importing the respective data sets and we are importing the data set. Next, we are doing the data pre-processing, like we will take the image and do data augmentation, resizing and rescaling all stuffs. And then we are going to split the training sets and test sets using required library, and we are going to train the model. We are going to train the model using artificial neural network. We will add a convolution layer, a pooling layer, and a fully connected layer at the back. So we will be predicting the model with certain epochs, like 10 epochs, and the prediction will be like done. And the accuracy rate for this model we have did is around 79% for diabetic retinopathy classification. And also we have added diabetic readmission prediction, like which assists our diabetic retinopathy patients to avoid readmission. Yeah. Like in this model, we have imported certain data sets from Kaggle, and we have imported libraries, TensorFlow, like NumPy, Pandas, and random forest classification. In here, we have that did data pre-processing and fill those missing values. And we have used a random forest classifier to train the model, and we will predict the readmission rate using that model. And in this we have accuracy rate of 60 percentage. We will improve it in the future. So now my teammate will explain how the workflow is.
Hi everyone, I'm Rupa from Byte Coders. I'm going to explain how the code works and give you a little overview on how to work the code. So this is the final model.py file. So in this file, I imported all the prediction models and all the functions which we need to predict. So first of all, the function retinopathy prediction is for predicting the retinopathy, whether the retinopathy is there or not for our patient. And the second function is readmission prediction to check whether the patient will readmit it again or not. So these are the two functions which we use, and these are the types of diabetic retinopathy. And then here are the inputs. So the user needs to run this code, run this file, and then need to give a certain number of inputs. Like let's say the user needs to give whether the user or a patient is Asian or not. So this is the first input. So the user needs to give whether he is an Asian or not, and then he needs to give or how many time he spends in hospital and number of lab procedures and number of medications and so on. And later he also needs to give the image path for the retinopathy eye image. so that it will be easy for us to predict whether the patient has a diabetic retinopathy or not. And then we created a dictionary, and then forwarding it to the respective functions to predict it. And later, after predicting, the result will the result will store in the respective variables like DR results and G results. So this DR result represents the retinopathy result, which is whether the person has retinopathy or not, and this G result will store whether the patient will be readmitted again or not. After that, we are printing the result according to the prediction we are getting from. So I will show you an example in our README file. Example போட